So today is going to be another SAS haul. I stopped into two different stores. One that I don't frequent, as much as my White Barn combo store or my outlet. But I've been there a few times now, and I actually found some decent things. There's specifically three wicks. They're all three the same scent, but it's one I wanted and haven't been able to find anywhere. So as soon as I saw the three of them, I just threw them all in my bag. Um, but I'll get more into that in a second. And then my White Barn store had like nothing. And I'm not being like exaggerating or being extra. Like they had nothing. The only candle that they had on sale was hot cocoa and cream for 50% off. Yeah, they had all of their new stuff out except for the hot fudge sundae at both of these stores. They neither one had hot fudge sundae or the pineapple crumb cake. Everything else was out, even the banana bundt cake, which I have smelt. And based on just the few times I've smelt it, I don't like it as much as I like the banana split milkshake. I like that one a lot better when cold. But anyway, um, like they literally had nothing. And then the only other candle that they had on sale was someone returned a gingerbread caramel candle. I think it's the red jar with gold geometric pattern around the label. And I think that was the only other one. And I had that one in my cart in my little basket for a while, but that one just smelled like red hots to me. The whole time I had it with me. So and I hate red. I love bakery cinnamon scents, but I cannot stand red hot. So I eventually did put that one back. And I walked out with only one, two. Let's see. Yeah, two items from that store. Because even the body hair was just sad and picked over. I mean, they had a pumpkin picking fine fragrance mist, which I would have considered getting, but I like to get things in sets. Like, I don't want just a spray or just a lotion or shower gel or something. I like to have a shower gel and a lotion at least, or a lotion and a mist, something, preferably a shower gel, lotion, and a mist, so I can layer all of them in the same scent. I don't like getting just one of something. Um, so that one was it just wasn't going to work out. They literally had one little table dedicated to 75% off stuff. And when I say table, I mean like very small, fit two of the big red baskets that they put the body care in. And it was full of like the green apple orchard and some other scent from fall, but they weren't like the good ones either. They weren't like the bright autumn blue or the champagne apple and honey. So I passed on that. Then they had some trees, like the little White Barn trees, and those were like 37.50. They had a penguin that was 37.50, and then they had a, what was it? It's not the snowman, it's the polar bear. That was like 44.50, 44 cents, something like that. It's $44 and some change, and it just wasn't worth it to do a whole transaction just to get it. Plus they don't feel like the best of quality either, so I passed on those two, and like I'm not gonna get 50% off body care. I don't hoard body care the way I do candles and wax. It takes me a lot longer to get through body care than it does candles and wax melts. So I just never felt the need to really. Now, if there's a scent I like, I'll definitely pick it up and keep a little back stock of it, but it's not something I need tons and tons and tons of. So, what else? Is there anything else I need to say? So I feel like that's all I need to say about the Bath and Body part. The candle that's burning now is a Cracker Barrel candle. It's fig and maple leaf, I believe. It's this little single wick. It's had not so great burn performance through most of the candle, but I found putting it in like a Yankee Hurricane or even my new Bath and Body Works ones helps keep the heat in, so I can burn it for, instead of burning it for 8 hours, I'm burning it about 3.5, 4.5 hours to get it full even wax pool. Um, and I just have it in a Bath and Body Works jar now, and I don't recommend doing this because I don't know technically if the glass can shatter or not, because I know it's not like a, what's it called? I know it's not like a luminary or anything, but it's helping to keep the heat in. So I don't recommend anyone do it, but I mean I'm doing it and it's been fine so far. But again, I just don't recommend other people doing it because I don't know if it's dangerous. But from what I can tell and what I've seen, I can't find anything saying it is. So anyway, I'm gonna have to move that in just a second, and I forgot to grab some other stuff while I'm filming, and it's literally sitting right to the left of me. Okay, I'm gonna have to get up and get it. So I'm gonna scoot my chair back and get those things first because they are home fragrance slash fragrance related. So that was my shadow. Okay, well, grab those two. Grab these four. And then I just need to grab one more thing. Okay, so sitting back down. So my mother had some shower gels that she needed to go back and exchange too. So her and I both went to the first Bath and Body Works store that had the good candle selection or whatever. I got three of the same scent. And she said I could pick out a shower gel. So she got my brother one and got me one. He wanted the what's it called, Noir for men. I'm just not a big fan of that scent. It's just kind of bleh. Um, and I already have enough of like the other scents that I like for the most part. Um, I mean, there's some I could stand to get another one of, but there's not a lot that I don't want just a shower gel in one scent. Like if I were to get it, I'd need it in like a set. I don't know why. I'm just someone who needs something in a set or whatever. But this one I should be fine with just a shower gel in because I'm actually pretty low on the body cream and cologne. So like the next good sale, not a $5 sale, like the next time it comes around, like the next year it goes like $3.95 or whatever, and I come in with a 10 off 30 coupon. Um, I might need to get some more of this scent, and that is the bourbon from the men's collection. I don't believe these have the notes on them, but I have the. I'm gonna go ahead and move this off camera. Well, sort of off camera. It's off camera for the most part. Um, Give me a quick second, because I have the cologne right by me. I think the cologne has the notes on it. Okay, so the notes on it are bourbon blends, white pepper, dark amber, and Kentucky oak. This is my favorite scent from the men's collection. And if I had to choose a favorite scent that wasn't a part of that collection, it'd probably have to be for like the springtime, the Love Rose Vanilla from the Aromatherapy, and then for fall, it would have to be Champagne Apple and Honey. Bourbon would be for winter, and then summer would probably have to go to like Cool Amazon Rain. I love that scent. Um, I'm glad I stocked up on the lotions last SAS when they went 75% off. So getting back to it, I chose that shower gel, which she gave to me, and then I found these wax melts actually for $1. This isn't Bath and Body Works related, but I mean I may as well go and throw it on in here. These are actually from HEB. I know they don't have them. At least I'm pretty sure they don't have HEBs like countrywide in the U.S., but I know they have them in most southern states. So they even have like their own like state collections. Like we have a Texas collection, and my favorite one from the Texas collection, Ramona Tolk on YouTube, she talks about it a lot. Like the Sensationals brand, it's the same as Walmart, except it's like 0.5 ounces less, and you can kind of tell by look at the clam anyway. But they get some like exclusive scents. Pardon me, like there's a Mountain Laurel fragrance for the Texas edition one. I love that scent so much. I need to go back and get it. It's like a nice, slightly fruity floral scent, but it's more of the. I've never smelled a Mountain Laurel, so, and I don't think odd florals like that have much of a scent, but it's a very nice scent. It's not too perfumey or headache inducing. It's just right for me, at least. I love florals. That's a really good one, so I need to go back and get that one. But this one isn't like a specific Texas edition one, but it was on clearance for $1 each. So, of course, me being the hoarder that I am, I got four. And that's in the scent Sugared Donut Holes from Sensationals, which is the same brand that's inside Walmart. 6 clams, and they definitely look smaller than the Sensationals and Better Homes and Gardens brand you can get at Walmart. And I don't have any clams like right by me. I mean, I have some like close enough behind me, but I don't want to have to get up again and make all the noise and shadows or whatever to show you comparison. But you can definitely tell it's a little bit smaller. But this scent is so amazing. It's like got like a light spice note in the background mixed with a nice sweet, I wouldn't necessarily say bakery really. At least on cold, it leans more toward like a gourmand vanilla with a slight spice from like maybe a nutmeg and cinnamon blend. It's very nice. I mean, I recommend it a lot, especially if you can find it for $1 each. Um, so I got four of them. One, two, three, four. And then lastly, this one my mom also gave me because she got these to burn for like ambiance, I guess, during a party we had, our little after Christmas party. So she gave me these two. It's in the same scent, and it's the crushed candy canes. Both have been burned one time. I already trimmed the wicks on both of them. And here's the other one. This one had some trouble pooling out, but this one, I believe, let me look real quick. Actually, this one may have been the one that trouble. I don't know. I can't tell right now, but I think this one because I can still see more wax on the side. So I got two of them. She said I could just have it after she was done using it. So, and it's not one I ever picked up, so I'm glad to have one to burn. I think I'm gonna actually burn them since we'll burn one because one's already been burnt. So, and keep one in my collection just to have for like comparison purposes. The notes are crunchy peppermint, white sugar crystals. And is that it? Really? Typically, Bath and Body Works is 3 scent notes per candle or scent, really, like even body care. But whatever, I'm not complaining. I don't know if I'm in the minority on this, but I actually prefer twisted peppermint over crushed candy canes. Twisted peppermint has more of that mentholated peppermint feel. This has more, and twisted peppermint is more mentholated and cooling, but it also still smells like opening up a pack of fresh candy canes. This one, on the other hand, you take away the menthol note, the really cooling effect that you get in twisted peppermint. This one just has that candy cane, like you open a fresh pack of candy canes. And it just doesn't have. I've already said it, but it doesn't have that same menthol cooling effect that twisted peppermint has. And I think that that added note just helps bump it up. In terms of me liking crushed candy canes or twisted peppermint, I think I'm more of a twisted peppermint person. But that being said, this is still a great fragrance. I mean, I still recommend these two little things. Didn't throw too well in like an open concept area, but I hear a lot of people just buy them for their bathroom to burn. I tend to just chop my candles and make wax melts out of them, and they do fantastic that way. So, but I think I'm just gonna use it as like an ambiance candle, like every now and again, or maybe like blend with something else. Because I have a melter in my bathroom, so I don't burn things in there, especially since I'm like not in there enough for it to be like worth burning a candle and potentially forgetting about it. Like that just stresses me out a little bit too much. So I think this one's just gonna be like an ambiance candle, and I'm gonna keep one for my collection. So moving on to, I'll go ahead and start with the second store because there's not a whole lot in here to show. It's literally just 2 items. Um, I'll go ahead and start with this because this is like the least impressive find. Um, I bought myself a tester candle in the Vanilla Bean Noel scent. This one is from 2017. The notes are vanilla bean, marshmallow, and cake. I had to disagree. Sometimes the notes will list caramel, and I get like a almost a. If you've ever eaten like a Carmelo candy, I can't eat them anymore because of the marshmallow in it. And it's not like a whipped meringue where I can eat it like the mallow cups. I'm pretty sure I can still eat those, but I can't eat like marshmallow because they have gelatin in them. But I do get like almost like if you took Carmelos and you took out the chocolate note. That's what this scent reminds me of, especially in the shower gel, which I'm currently using. Um, they had this in like the back part, not like in the back room, but like the back shelf behind the cash register. And I asked, hey, do y'all still have the Vanilla Bean No test channel? Because I called them last night to see what they had, and they said they had like practically nothing. But I still wanted to check for myself just in case. But they were right; they literally had nothing. But they said it was for sale. It was still $2, so I was like, you know what, $2. To have a scent in my collection because I don't have a Vanilla Bean Noel in my collection. I bought two of the 3 wicks last year, and it was definitely stronger than previous years from what I can tell. It was throwing like a 5.5 though in my bedroom, and that just wasn't enough for me. And that was before I chopped up candles. Yeah, it was before I chopped up candles, but I was still melting wax back then. But like it was like Walmart wax and everything. But getting back to the point, um, I just didn't keep them because there's no point in me keeping it, you know. So anyway, I thought, it's a little tester candle. It does have the wrong lid on it. It says, "I'm holiday, try me," and I despise this holiday fragrance. It's like red hot cinnamon, but I smell the vanilla bean Noel really, and it does have like a light spice note to it. It's not too heavy, but I can always disinfect the lid, which is what I plan to do. And also, the reason I left the little holiday thing on is so I could remember what scent it was. But these things also peel off super easy. So I'm gonna peel it off afterwards, but I'm gonna clean it with rubbing alcohol and then apple cider vinegar and then rubbing alcohol again, just to get as much of that fragrance out as possible. Um, just because I'd prefer to not smell the holiday fragrance with the vanilla bean Noel. I want the vanilla bean Noel for my collection. And I have like an empty tester candle jar that I'll just put that empty lid on top of this one until I can disinfect this lid. Because I don't know if I'm gonna try and like DIY something with it or try and sell it or something. I don't know, but here's this little tester candle I got in vanilla bean oil. It was $2. I didn't have a coupon to use with it because I didn't have a $40 purchase, and I'm not gonna buy like the hot cocoa and cream candles just to exchange them later because that's what I would be doing with them. I like the scent, but I'd have to get like the hot cocoa and cream packaging that's like 75% off in other people's stores for me to really want to keep it. Um, I like the scent. I'm just not in love with the scent. Especially compared to other chocolate scents I smell, particularly the mint chocolates. I just prefer a milk chocolate or a dark chocolate compared to like the powdery hot cocoa smell. So that's that. So bringing it back in. My purchase total ended up being like 12 something for the tester candle and what I'm about to show you. Sorry if bag sounds or paper annoy you. I'm sorry, but not much I can do about it. This was 75% off, and it was on the back table. I'm gonna try this real quick. Okay, this was on the back table with the tester candle, and I thought that this one was on hold for a second, but I asked, and they said no, it's not on hold or whatever. They had to go get the manager to see if it was, and it wasn't. So I was like, can I go ahead and buy that because I want that? And it is this little snow globe. It's silver. I have a gold one that's got snowmen on it, but this is the only one they have, and this one's got polar bears on it. And you turn it on, the light goes on, the glitter goes everywhere. But listen to this, you guys. It has another setting, and this is what really gets me. It plays Christmas music. I love this so much. I literally love this so much. This is like my favorite thing that they've ever done. Like, I'm serious. I need to do like my top 5 favorite things from Bath and Body Works, like in terms of products. This would be like right below the candles because this is amazing. So there's that. This was like $9 and some change. I didn't have a coupon or anything again to use with it, but it was the last one that they had and I wanted it. So there's that. So I got that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff back up in my bag, and I'll show you the last 4 things I got. The candles are all 3 the same. The 30 wicks are all the same, and I got 1 hand soap. Just to help me get to like a purchase value. But it was a hand soap I did want, so I'm not gonna like exchange it or bring it back or anything. But I do need to do a price adjustment on those candles because as soon as they go to $10 or $10.50 again, I'm definitely gonna get them price adjusted because 50% off is not the best deal for the candles, especially since it's SAS time. So as soon as I can go back and get them price adjusted when they go $10, $10.50, I will be doing so. So I'll go ahead and start with the hand soap because there's only 1 hand soap, and it's the Nectarine Sun Tea. And I think it was Tina Marie was talking about really liking this one. I can't remember if... I don't know if she mentioned anything, so I don't know if I'll say it because I don't think she did. She might have, though. I don't think she did, so I just won't mention it. But I heard maybe a few people talk about them really liking this scent, and I wanted it for the packaging alone. Like, this is something I would buy specifically for the packaging. especially if this ever came out in a candle. I mean, the little nectarines there and the little thing of sweet tea with the mint sprigs on it. I just love everything about this label. The notes on this are sun tea and ripe nectarine. This candle smells like, and I'm from the South. I know what tea smells like. I know what it tastes like. I don't drink it anymore. Oh, oh my goodness. This smells like a very sugary sweet, like your grandma made this. Sugary sweet tea, mixed with like a tropical punch. Mostly leaning towards like the citrusy notes in it. But I like this quite a bit, and I'm glad I picked up one. And this is definitely one I would get a few more of. And then, last but not least, I have my 3 candles to show you in all the same scent. This was on my candle day wish list, and sadly, it was nowhere to be found candle day. So, just looking at them real quick. And then, that's just the receipts. Okay, so last but not least is the last one I got. Is on my SAS wish list as well as my candle day one. Didn't get any candle day because I didn't see any. I saw 3. I rushed right to the display, put all 3 in my bag, and went on my merry way. I put that 350 hand soap in there as well. That's another thing I'm gonna get price adjusted as soon as they go back down to $3. Hello, I'm gonna be getting my money back for that. I mean, because 50 cents, it's enough, especially if these are gonna go back down to $10 or $10.50. But the candle I got, and look at that lid, the matte white lid. I got 3 cherry snow cone. I didn't pick any of these up when it originally came out, and I regretted it so bad because I actually do like the fragrance quite a bit. Notes are sweet cherry syrup, vanilla shaved ice, and hint of lime. I just got really excited for a second. Okay, so this predominantly smells like a cherry limeade from Sonic. And I love me a cherry limeade, trust me. I don't have them too often, but when I do, it's either going to be a cherry limeade or a cream soda that I'm going to get like as a special drink or whatever. Like a little treat to myself. But oh my goodness, this cherry snow cone smells like if you poured a cherry limeade over vanilla ice cream. This is such a perfect scent for summer. So, there's 1. There's 2, and one of these are gonna have to go in my collection. I'll have 2 to chunk up. And then 3. So I got the last 3 that they had. I asked them if they had more. They said no, they did not. They got this in shipment last minute, and they decided to put it out this morning. So I scooped all 3 of them up. I haven't seen any like 75, like the good 75% off stuff. Like people are finding like sweet shop candles 75% off, like honey cinnamon crumb cake, pineapple cream puff, lavender marshmallow. Like if I found any of those, womp. And in case you don't know, that's the sound of them hitting each other in my little bag. All of them would have been mine. I mean, they're $22.50, so they would have been like $4.93 before tax and everything is said and done. That is a steal for a Bath and Body Works candle, especially for good scents like that. I don't know who said it on Instagram. Maybe it was Scents Galore, maybe Marshmallow. I don't know, but I think it may have been Scents Galore. She said, I never thought I would have seen the day that Sweet Shop candles went 75% off. And trust me, girl, I didn't either because I was so in shock when I saw people posting them. I'm like, and you didn't pick any of them up? Like, I would have been acting a fool up in the store. I would have put all of them in my bag. Would have bought all of them. I'm dead serious. People are finding like banana split milkshake too, and summertime soda, coconut water, and they're not picking them up either. I'm like, y'all are gonna regret that one day. I'm telling you, they're not gonna bring this stuff back, or it's gonna be a very long time until they bring it back, and it's gonna smell slightly different. So people are gonna complain about that. So, rant over. But anyway, I'm just saying, if I had seen like banana split milkshake and summertime soda, what else? Like people are finding old. Like I saw someone find a peppermint rosemary candle. Like, hello, if I found that, I thought, oh, all of those would have been in my cart. I saw some people finding like coconut colada 75% off. Love that candle. I literally only have one 3 wick left to chunk up, and that's because I found a tester candle to put in my collection instead. So I literally just have one 3 wick left, just one. So I'm hoping that they bring that one back out this year. There's still plenty of time for spring and summer for it to come back out, but man, that's definitely on my wish list for them to bring back for this spring and summer. Um, is there anything else that I need to say for sure? Um, this isn't going to be my last SAS haul. I have enough to do another purchase, and then I'm going to do some purchasing in January. I think though that I might just do like another online order. As much as I hate doing them, I despise having to place online orders and pay that $5.95 or $5.99 shipping. It's just not. It's never a good deal unless you have the 25% off and free shipping code, and I have none. I think I'm gonna ask for ask on Instagram to see if anyone else has any more. If y'all have any more, and y'all don't plan on using them or you don't want to use them, let me know. Hook me up, please. Um, like I want that coupon so bad because I could buy more than just the $4, or not four. I could buy more than just the 4 candles to hit the value, and then use the 10 off of 40, and it would just be a mess, honestly. Um, just thinking about it, it would be a mess. Like there'd have to be some good stuff come back online. Like toasted vanilla chai would have to be up, as well as like a pumpkin donut shop. I would probably just buy 4 of those if that ever came back in stock. Pumpkin vanilla, if that ever came back in stock, I'd get that one. Cherry snow cone, if that came back, I'd probably get like another 2 or even potentially 3. There's just a lot that I would definitely put in my cart. But the thing is, since it's 25% off and free shipping, I could get more than just 4 per transaction, and have a better chance in getting what I want. But it's just whatever, I guess. But I do have an online order already coming. It's I guess I won't spoil it because I guess I already kind of said it in another video, so I won't spoil it if you're watching this one. That says it should be here on the 4th of January. I'm seriously hoping it gets here sooner. Because it said between the 2nd and like the 8th, and I'm just hoping it gets here like even before the 2nd, honestly. I mean, I know tomorrow's the 31st, and then it's only like, what, 3 days away now, I guess. But even then, it's like, I really want that order now. Like, people got it like next day, like, and they didn't pay for the next day shipping, so I was hoping something like that would happen to me, but no such luck. I do have some good ones coming, and I'll definitely make sure to film that when that comes in. What else? So about my store, I guess I'll go ahead and say it because this made me so mad. They had a sign out saying select items $25. I'm like, y'all know that's not a sale, right? Like, y'all ain't gotta say nothing. Like, just put up a sign that says no candles other than hot coconut creamer, 50% off, something like that, Because that whole $25 mess, like, those candles are not worth $25. Like, forget it. I won't even pay that for Mercari prices on, like, older, rare scents, So, I'm definitely not gonna pay it in store. But, where was I going with this? I had a point. I know I had a point. But I guess my point is, it's just kind of frustrating. They have all these new candles out, like the hot fudge sundae, which I haven't smelled yet, or the pineapple crumb cake, which I do want more of. I only have one in my collection because I was only ever able to find one of them in the store. So that one I definitely want a few of. I smelled white caramel cold brew. In my opinion, that's such a superior scent to their Paris Cafe grossness. That one I could see myself getting multiples of, honestly, because I like it so much. Um, the key lime pie still smells like Fruit Loop, so that may or may not be going back yet. I don't know how I feel about it. It's just I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about it. I want when something says lime, citrus, and then bakery or vanilla, I want it to be that. I don't want it to be Fruit Loops or Fruity Pebbles, which is what it tends to come off as. So those might be exchanged for maybe even the white caramel cold brew. I don't know. Probably just for the banana bundt cake, so I can go ahead and have them in my collection. I heard that they're coming out with these in like wallflower, so they're gonna have tester candles. So, I'll just stock up on the tester handles next SAS, I guess. To have those in my collection. What else? Like I can see like I even know like even the plain Jane candles that they have like year round, I guess. There's still some I would definitely want to get because I want to try blending to create my own lavender marshmallow scent. Um, what's it called? Like lavender, vanilla, and like the gooey marshmallow. I want to try to see if that gets close, and then I want to try the vanilla bean marshmallow slash vanilla bean. Preferably the vanilla bean marshmallow. Just they're the same scent. It's just I want the prettier packaging. With the lavender vanilla, just to see if I can try and recreate lavender marshmallow for myself. Because I really do love that candle. I only have one left that I can chunk up, and then I'm gonna keep my one in my collection forever. So I can always have the complete sweet shop set since it was brought back. Tiki Beach, I can see myself getting another one of that. Um, and that's just the one that they have year round. Like there's a lot more of like the newer ones. Like again, White Caramel Cold Brew, I can see myself buying two, one for my collection and one to chunk up. Banana Bundt Cake, I can see myself getting maybe three of. Pineapple Crumb Cake, I can see myself getting two more of. What else? Pink Pale Tea Cake, I can see myself getting one of just so I can have it in that specific packaging, maybe two because I love that packaging. The whole I refuse to call it the Sweet Shop 2.0 collection. In my opinion, it's the Sweet Shop 3.0 collection because, and although I don't think anyone ever agreed to it, but in my opinion, we just don't mention the Sweet Shop 2.0 from fall of 2017. We don't mention that Sweet Shop collection because that one was a mess. But it's not the Sweet Shop 2.0 collection because that was supposed to be the Sweet Shop 2.0 collection. So this is now Sweet Shop 3.0. Whew, that's been bothering me for a while, and I didn't want to post on Instagram because I felt like it was kind of like a not worth enough energy to put it out there, I guess. But no, I mean, I'm rambling, so I mean, may as well go ahead and say it, right? I just don't think that people even realize it, I guess, especially some of the newer people in the candle community. And I don't say that in like a mean, condescending way. I'm still new to the candle community, especially compared to a few others. But I was still around for the Sweet Shop 2.0 collection, and it was just pretty lackluster. I mean, we did get the cinnamon pretzel twist from it and harvest pear, but that was about all that was good in that collection. Um, I think I rambled on long enough, so that's all I have to say about Bath and Body Works for now, at least. There's gonna for sure be an online order haul. There may or may not be another one that I might place, just depending on what pops back up online. There'll definitely be a few more hauls, but they'll be in January. Um, I'm gonna order from Midnight Daydream Candle Company. They're a candle company I want to try for a while, and they sent me a 20% off code to try their product. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that during their next restock, and buy like 3 candles just to give them a try. Um, but other than that, I think I'm pretty much maxed out for this point. I have a few potential candle ideas. I have my empties to do. Um, I'll probably. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film it tomorrow or if it'll have to go up January 1st. Because New Year's we're going to my aunt's house and we're gonna be spending New Year's Eve there. And then New Year's Day we're gonna go see Aquaman. So I'll probably film my empties New Year's Day like itself, like January 1st in the nighttime because that's pretty much the only time I have quiet enough time to film. Um, if I can do it tomorrow before we leave, I might try and do it then just to get it out the way. But it's pretty much overflowing at this point. Like there's a few candle empties actually, um, for this month, so I'm proud of myself there. There's a lot of wax. There's a few hand soaps and everything too, so it's gonna be a pretty good empties. And I think for probably not January, but for February, I'm thinking maybe doing an updated melting box because um, I'm still in winter mode. Honestly, like I'm not again I'm not a seasonal burner or melter, but um, I still want to melt things sort of seasonally appropriate and according to the times, unless I feel like doing something different. But that's about it in terms of that. Like I don't care too much if other people are, but I'm just not. Like if I wanted to melt or burn cherry snow cone right now, I would do it right now and not think about it because that's what I want to smell. You know, like some people are real like strict on not melting like things out of season, I guess, and I don't mind if I want to smell something out of season. I'm gonna do it. It's my house, right? So, um, I'm thinking about doing like an updated melting box then because that's gonna be about the time when I want to move into spring scents. Just in general, I'll still definitely have more wintry, cozy scents because I still have quite a few, not quite a few, but definitely have a few left to go through, especially in scent shots and clamshells. A few candles even that I want to get through. Um, just trying to think, is there anything else I need to mention? Um, so I definitely want to do like an updated melting box. Maybe do like a prod. No, probably not gonna do a project use it because I don't want to use a product up just to use it and get it out of my collection. Like I want to actually enjoy it, you know. So I'll definitely do the melting box and do my empties. Like I'm not one of those people who wants to do like a bi-weekly empties or weekly empties. I just like to do like everything at the end of the month. Like here's what I went through in the whole month, you know. Um, but people who do it, I still watch those videos and I actually kind of prefer those videos because they don't tend to be as long. Um, but for myself, it's just easier to sit down and film it all at once. So I think that's about all I have to say. I think. I have a few other video ideas that I want to do coming up. I may or may not have a few candle review videos, maybe, not sure yet, but definitely potential. Um, I think I've rambled on long enough, and I think I've exhausted all of the things I have to talk about. So definitely keep an eye out for future videos. I have a lot that I have in mind that I want to do. Specifically an updated candle collection, you know, closer to February, after SAS and everything is completely done and things have cooled off a little bit in the candle community. Not that there's any tension, that came off a little bit wrong, but once things settle down in terms of knowing what's coming out for spring and have the whole spring things out and um, just have time to get through SAS and everything, so I'll probably do my collection closer to them, and it's not just gonna be Bath and Body Works. It's gonna be like Bath and Body Works, Homeworks, Yankee, Mainstays. I have a few like vendor candle companies. I have some Better Homes and Gardens. I think I already said Yankees. I have some Colonials. Um, that's pretty much it. And I have a few of them in like different sizes and stuff too. Um, I might even do a wax malt stash collection if you want, but that would be like a lot harder to do. Because I don't have like displayed or anything cool or fancy. Um, Now I've officially rambled on long enough. I turned like a 20 something minute video into 40 minutes. That's just what I happen to do. So, um, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end it off here. I need to stop. I'm tired. I need to relax. Um, so I'm gonna end the video off here. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got during SAS. I hope y'all found some good things. Um, what was your favorite thing you got during the SAS? If you found anything cool, rare, exclusive, like let me know. Let me know. If you haven't gone yet, and if you do plan to go, if you're just trying to stay away, doing a no buy. I'll never do a no buy. Well, I don't think you should ever stay. Specifically, you'll never do something, but I don't ever see myself doing a no buy. I've done low buys before. I did a low buy like in fall for really a decent chunk of time. But other than that, I'm not a big fan of it. You know, if I see something, I'm gonna get it. So, um, but in terms of body care, I'm still on my no buy for that because I can do that easily. But like candles and wax, I mean, it's something I like to do to splurge on myself. So, um, that's that. So I'm gonna end my video off here. Um, Leave me a comment. You know, let me know if you've tried any of this stuff yet. What are your thoughts on it? Um, are your stores as barren as mine? Like, are y'all stores real empty too, or do y'all still have, like tons and tons of stuff? So I'm gonna end my video off here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.